The political and racial tensions of America were on display in Oklahoma last night. But they were successfully contained as the country braces for the bitter election campaign to begin in earnest. This was the president's post-lockdown comeback rally, an attempt to regain the initiative amid the pandemic.
You are so lucky I'm president, that's all I can tell you.
And deep national anguish over race and policing.
We ought to come up with legislation that if you burn the American flag, you go to jail for 1 year. 1 year.
But there were thousands of empty seats, and his critics were quick to call this rally a humiliation for the president.
And yet Biden remained silent in his basement in the face of this brutal assault.
The contours of the election are already clear. Trump seeking to link his opponent to the unrest of recent weeks.
Joe Biden has surrendered to his party and to the left-wing mob. He has no control. Does anybody honestly think he controls these radical maniacs?
And bizarrely, while every country is trying to expand COVID testing, the president boasted he was doing the exact opposite.
Here's the bad part. When you do testing to that extent, you're going to find more people, you're going to find more cases. So I said to my people, slow the testing down, please.
The political and cultural tumult across America is not slowing. Statues associated with racism and conquest continue to be toppled. This one here in Washington. But also in San Francisco of a Spanish priest accused of brutalizing indigenous Americans. That rhetoric in Oklahoma last night and the toppling of statues here in Washington and across America indicate what sort of election campaign this is likely to be. Angry, certainly, but also about this country's past as much as its future. Robert Moore, ITV News, at the White House.